Hello, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. So, what brought you here to see me today? Okay. All right. So, what would you like to focus on? What's bothering you? What's going on? Just give me a little background story. Okay. So that sounds good. Sounds really good. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna start off with a few questions. That's usually how it goes. It's gonna be an intake. Probably had intakes before. So yeah, just follow along, and then we'll get you settled. All right. You got TikTok, by the way? Okay. Just asking. I'll be on TikTok scrolling and stuff. Watching cat videos. Okay. Now let's see what's going on right here. All right. So, have you had any really sad or scary things happen to you as of late? Okay. Like what? What would be a very sad or scary thing that happened to you? Okay. All right. Make sure you get some water yourself. You said, okay, I understand. I see. So, next up, what are your goals and dreams for the future? All right. Okay, I like that. So, do you see that happening in the next 5 years? Okay. All right. We can definitely discuss a little bit more of that later. I would love to hear about what's going on and what you're planning. Yeah. All right. So, next up, what are the things you like about yourself? You can give me about 3. Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a note of this so I remember. I'm getting to know you. Okay. That's really good. By the way. Okay, what's the next one? All right. So, next, hold on a second. Just gotta add this friend back. You know what I'm saying? I'll be playing Fortnite League. Yeah. All right. Look, therapists, psychologists, we all got a game up too. We all need some entertainment. What do you like doing for entertainment, by the way? You like scrolling, doom scrolling, brain rot. Yeah. Okay. All right. You be playing Dress to Impress? You don't be winning though. I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm what you call it? Fashionista. That's how you say it. I'm almost up there. You know what I'm saying? I just do my thing. All right. So next up, what makes you most content and happy in your life? We'll go there first. You said, what makes you most content and happy. Now, what makes you the most anxious or sad or depressed? Okay. And how often would you say it makes you feel that way? All right. Okay. All right. And on the scale of 1 to 10, how does that make you feel? I'm sorry to hear that. I'd be struggling too. Real. I felt that one. Look, psychologists, I know, little jokes. I think, in my personal opinion, we can loosen up a little bit. Stop being so serious. Stop taking ourselves so seriously. We gotta connect. We gotta make our patients and everyone else feel comfortable, feel welcome. Not like this is a business venture. Getting to know you. I'm looking at your documents. I see what's going on. I'm filling out what's going on, and we can get everything situated. Get you on the best medication. Get you on the best, therapy guide. All that good stuff. All right. So next up. So, what I want you to do. So we talked about the things that make you sad and things that make you most content and happy. Now, I want you to list any triggers you have, okay? Now, we're just gonna do my fault. Look, get a little hair away. All right. Anyways, I want you to list at least 3 things, okay, that make you feel triggered, whether it be through anxiety or depression, sadness, anger perhaps, restlessness, just anything that like stressors, okay? Okay. Now, okay. Oh, I see. And how long have you been struggling with that? All right, so yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I'm really sorry to hear that. We're gonna help you, okay? We're gonna see what's going on. Gonna get to the bottom of this, like Sherlock Holmes, like Batman. About to get to the bottom of this. Gonna make sure you're all good. Try to get you on the happy track. Take control of your life again. All that good stuff. All right. Now, 1 second. I gotta crack my back like a glow stick. You know the little rope. When you in school and the kid in front of you do this and he look right. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's reenact it. You ever have that happen to you? You be in science class, chemistry, history. There's a kid in front of you, need to crack their back, and they look at you square in the face. Man, get up out of here with all that. Teachers is teaching. We gotta learn. I need my education. You in the way. Stop looking at me. So, next up. Yeah. I'm writing everything down and I have your stuff in the system. So after the intake, I have all this stuff in the paper, my notes. I'll implement it and then we'll update your profile. Yeah, of course. All right. Yes, you can have a copy if you'd like. So, all right. So, this is the next question, and if you don't have anyone who has done this, then you can just give me a different reason. So, who suggested that you come and see me today? Did you feel that you needed to see one on your own, or did a family member recommend, or? Okay. That's good. I like that you're taking charge. I like that. It's really good to hear when someone comes in on their own accord and they're looking for, an answer or a way to work and cope on their stressors, day-to-day life, practically anything that's bothering them. It's really good that we can be self-aware. I think we need more self-awareness in this day and age. It can help us connect, it can help us empathize, it can help us do all of that. Ooh, that nice cold water. It hits the spot. All right. So if you have any symptoms of any of the things I listed, anxiety, depression, anger, so forth, can you describe them? And when did you feel them first appearing? Like, when did they first come on? As far back as you can remember. Okay. All right. No, yeah, you can just give me a ballpark estimate. It doesn't have to be exact. Yeah. There's no right answer. Okay. All right. So was that just symptoms for anxiety or stress? Okay, and all right, cool. You're very what's that word? You're very like concise. Like you really know what's going on, and you can really you have like a lot of eloquence, and when you talk about your struggles, like you have a way with words. It's really admirable. What? I know you heard that. Yeah, you are very intelligent. I can see that already. So I understand that you're coming to, get all these ducks in a row. It's real good. It's real good. It's really good to hear. Okay, next up. What do you think is most important to know about you as a person? So let's say you have a friend, family, stranger, classmate, and you would like someone to perceive you in a certain way, I guess you can say. How would you want someone to know you? Like, for example, I'm doctor, dentist, Carl, psychologist, therapist, MD. That's me. I got 30 PhDs. I would like people to, understand and think that I'm knowledgeable in my field, that I know what I'm doing, that I'm just the best of the best when I do what I do. Is that a dog? Did you hear that? Someone's struggling, choking a dog or something? Hold on now. I'm gonna have to call up ASPCA. I would like them to think of those things of me, and that I'm easygoing. I can be friendly, welcoming, all those things. So what about you? All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's good. That's good. And I do think that. I really do think that. So I would say you're doing a good job at showing your best foot forward, being who you are unapologetically. Okay, so next, we're going to get a little bit into the nitty gritty now. So, what is your prior mental health history? Have you been here before? Have you been to another facility, hospitalized for any mental health? All right. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Would you mind elaborating just a bit? Okay. So you were admitted because... Okay. All right. So, what was the specific like time frame, or again, like a ballpark estimate of when this happened? Okay. All right, I see. All right. Have you had any previous diagnosis or of any mental health disorder, or any prescriptions you have currently? Mm-hmm. All right. I'm just checking your file. So you say you don't remember the name of the prescription. I have a history here. I could look into see what you're prescribed. Okay, I see you're prescribed 3 things. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so next up, what was the outcome of that prior treatment for you? Did you feel like it worked? Did you feel like the medicine helped you? The dosage was right? Side effects not affecting you that much or affecting you? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that's completely normal. That's completely normal. Not everything's gonna work for everyone. Some will, some won't. That's why we do the intake. We got to figure out which is best for you. And by what you're telling me, I can thoroughly examine how you operate on a day-to-day basis, what your personality is like, where your headspace is at. And I can treat you with the best match for medication. Okay, Have you had any thoughts of hurting yourself any time in the past 2 weeks? Hmm. All right. Have you had any thoughts of acting on these things besides just thoughts? Okay. Now, when would you say within a 2 week? Okay. All right. Have you had any thoughts of harming anyone else other than yourself? No. Okay. Um. Do you Let me see. Do you have any immediate family members who have been subject to mental health diagnosis or treatment in the past? Like, down the line, like, what's the word? Genetics. Like, if your parents may have certain diagnoses, it can affect you by genetics. Does your mother, father, grandpa, grandma? All right. Okay. Do you know which? All right. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you don't really need proof. We'll take your word for it. Typically, that's not a reason to lie. No one really lies about that specifically. So we'll just add it just in case, okay? Yeah, perfect. All right. Next up, have you been to well, no, we already got that one down. You have told me about your history of being admitted. Okay, let's see what's next. Do you have any current or previous health concerns or problems, aside from like mental health? What allergies, asthma, other disorders, eating disorders, anything? Okay, have you had any surgeries in the past, let's say 2 to 3 years? All right, and have any of these things like affected you mentally? Did they feel traumatizing or? All right, okay, I see. Yeah. Thank you for your honesty. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna get you right on track. You about to have infinite aura when you finish with this. That's what the kids saying out here, right? Infinite aura, max aura, max skibbity, something. You bet something. Okay. Who's your primary care physician and what's their contact information if you have it? Okay. Do you know how to spell that? Perhaps. All right, that's okay. Just let me see. So, what building? Okay, cool. Yeah, I can work with that. It's male or female? Okay. Yeah, all right, I think this is them. It's the, check this out. Okay. Yeah. Sounds about right. It sounds about right. I can always cross-reference an email and get things finalized. Next up, have you had any history of substance abuse or do you take substances at all? Do you drink, smoke, medicine that's not used for, prescription reasons? All right. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Shit, my fault. Okay. And do you have any history with the law, like law enforcement? Don't worry, everything here is confidential. Just any past things. Any? Okay. All right. Now, what about your family history? Does any of your family members have substance problems or? I see. Okay. Okay, now, what about your childhood? Has there been any childhood history of, developmental milestones, maybe good or something bad that you remember that, like, for example, let's say, you want to think back to a certain age, right? You just want to recollect memories. You usually connect it with a traumatic event rather than a fun event. Like, age 7 was the time I was embarrassed at the pool party with my friends. And then you could kind of remember the string of memories after that. Or was it more happy, like 7th was the best birthday? All right. Okay. I'm really sorry to hear that. It's all right. We all deal with some stuff, you know. Just gotta try to be nice to ourselves, you know. Not blame ourselves. We've all had mistakes in the past. Some maybe bigger than others. I guess you can weigh them if you want, but regardless, everyone has had some strife, some mistakes, some history while they're growing into who they are. There's no rule book. People mess up. People have terrible upbringings. Some people have bad influence, and they're a bit more, easy to, like, they're more malleable for someone in authority or older brother, sister, friend kind of influence. So as long as right now in this day and age, right today, we're making a change. We're making a stand for ourselves to be better people. Yeah. That's what I think is the best thing. Yeah. Because you're going to lose aura if you don't. You're going to lose it. Zero negative risk. All that. All that. You could be one of these YNs out in the street. You ain't got to worry about none of that, though. Okay, are you in any relationship at the moment? Single, married? Okay, do you have any children or... All right. Have you experienced any major losses in the past? A family member, a pet, a friend, a teacher, someone really important to you? All right. And would you say it still affects you to this day? Yeah. It's okay. We all think about something or someone in the past, and we just wish things were different. That might be a ZX6R. I'm gonna need me one of those expeditiously, indubitably, without indeed. Now, as I was saying, yeah, we sometimes think about past relationships, past experience, past family, people who passed away, pets, and we just wish things went a little different, or maybe we want to spend more time with them. Yes, it's okay. All right, so we're about to end this off. We'll skip the trauma history. We'll have a session just for that, so we can deep dive into that and see what's going on and how you're doing and what you've been through and all of that stuff. Work history, we don't really need the work history. It's in your profile. If you want to update it, you can contact us and let us know. But today is just, these questions. Okay, now the last ones, just to know where we're going to be at in the next session. So, what do you want to change about yourself or your lifestyle? I felt that. Money is the motivator. I felt that. I need my bands too. L'argent. I need that. Okane. In Japanese. You ain't know I speak love your language. Just give me my money. All right. You and I think just alike. All right. Now what about your daily life, like your lifestyle? Okay, eating habits. Okay, it's really good. Getting healthy. You want to cook more? And what changes do you hope therapy will have on you? That's good. I like that. To be at peace, happy. I like that. I like that. What are your... Wait, no. Okay, actually, yeah, that's it. All right. Absolute cinema. Speaking of cinema, are you about to see Nosferatu? I got. Look, hey, I'm there. In fact, we might look over. I might see you with some popcorn in row E, the seat 7. Like, I'm about to hit up the Nosferatu with a drop. I'm there. Release day. What about Gladiator 2 maybe? Or what's that one? I just saw one recently. Wicked. That movie was ferociously fire. The ending, defying gravity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be popular. I like that. Lion King, Mufasa, live action. How to Train Your Dragon coming out next year. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. What else we got coming? Sonic 3 with Shadow. Hey, I'm there. What else we got? What other movies we got dropping? There's a little romance with our Andrew Garfield. Oh, A Complete Unknown, the Timothy movie. Yeah. Yeah. We got some fire. We got some heat. And I'm about to be watching all these movies. I'm gonna be dead broke by the end of I might not be able to get no Christmas gifts. I'm gonna be dead broke for the movies. So, yeah. Thank you for, coming and, talking about yourself and your experiences. It's really appreciated. I'm glad I got to know a bit more about you, and we could figure out what's going on in the next session. And then I got your stuff updated, your profile here, and we'll talk about medicine and all that stuff next time. All right. Yep, that's it. I'll see you in the next session about 2 weeks from now. All right. Take care.